What is up, yo? What's going on, bud? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We about to get it going. Yes, what's going on?
Where people started filing out of that place.
About to get it going.
I don't know if y'all remember this,
so we're just gonna rock in
this
here.
is what the White House reminds me of as far as musical talent is concerned. It reminds me of the group Milli Vanilli. Y'all remember Milli Vanilli?
I'll check out Jamie. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Oh, it's a better one. We're gonna stick with that one real quick for you set up.
Luxury meets performance at ALM Hyundai West in Lithia Springs. Step inside our world-class dealership where every detail is tailored to elevate your experience. Discover the epitome of sophistication with the 20.
Of course, we're gonna have to chime in on the chat since we're here, right? Might as well. Uh-oh. How do people even vote for somebody? It doesn't have a spelling. Don't say that. You're gonna be reading the chat too. Uh-oh, what's the breaking news?
Good afternoon. I'm Tyler Fingert here at the Fox 5 Live Desk. Thank you for joining us on fox5atlanta.com and on Fox Local. We are minutes away from former President Donald Trump holding a campaign rally in Atlanta at the Georgia State University Convocation Center. Just within the last about 20 or so minutes, the former president landed at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport and taxied over to a hangar. You're taking a live look at it on the.
Of course, she's gonna be late. Always late. Sorry about that, guys.
You know, I have been bringing to you lately the
Sorry. But they got y'all waiting, man.
Better, faster, cheaper. Why only pick two? With AI First Customer Service from Intercom, you get all three. Instant answers for customers, more time for agents, all while staying on.
Yeah, but I want to
as well. There is a screen outside for people that won't be able to get in. So this is just an overflow crowd, literally here in Atlanta, Georgia. So we received some news earlier. Someone from our network sent us news about the debate situation with Kamala Harris and President Trump at September 4th or September 10th, and which network, ABC, fake news, or whatever. So
you'll be very surprised by this.
So at this point, President Trump is wanting September 4th on Fox. Harris wants September 10th on fake news ABC. course. So we'll have to see how that transpires and what will happen there between the leader of the free world, Donald Trump, and the person that was installed, literally, Harris.
One was chosen by the American people, the other was installed by an establishment. So interesting how that happens. And the fact that you can sit there and fight back this debate choice, where it's at. First of all, the first debate, when we thought it was going to be Biden, he chose everything, where it was, no audience could be there, who the moderators were, and Trump agreed. So then when we're on the flip side of that, and Trump says, Fox News, these are the moderators, you want to sit there and be like, no, you weren't even the pick. No one voted you in. And you have the audacity to argue it? That's insane to me.
Hey, that's a mic drop right there.
I know, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because nobody voted for you, and you're going to sit there and make demands. Like, at the very least, be cordial with everything. Be able to be someone you're able to work with, because you weren't even picked by anybody that matters.
And unfortunately, she is a radical leftist and represents only a few people. In my opinion, she only represents a few people in this country.
Oh yeah.
Even Democrats are like, whoa.
Yeah, we don't rock with that. You got Bill Maher out here talking about what is going on.
Yeah.
He's a very known Democrat.
Yes.
And he's just like, what are you talking? What?
Right.
No one voted. He said, this is the funniest thing. He said, you could vote, or you could put your hand up to know how many votes Kamala Harris got. You could count it on one hand if that hand had no fingers. Because she got no votes.
Exactly.
She got no votes. And then Joe, selected her for the VP. She was definitely a DEI hire. And then he drops out and goes, hey, there you go.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
We were talking before and giving so much credit to President Trump for the fake news, coining that phrase, and it's true, right?
Right.
But thank God for Right Side Broadcasting Network some 9 years ago saw the need of covering the full speech.
Yes.
Saw the need to see the crowd, interview the actual people. That, I've worked in the news business for about 2 decades.
Purchase a new water heater from the trusted pros at All Good Plumbing, and you may be eligible for up to $2,000 in federal tax credits.
I have been bringing to you lately the implosions of the mind from Fox News hosts and from MAGA figures across the board relating to.
Sorry about that. We are waiting Trump.
Followers that because you're telling the truth and you're showing context and you're showing what no one else will, which is allowing people to be able to see, you said, letting it breathe, letting people see the reality of the situation. People come to these rallies. It is like a concert. People support this man. So thank you, RSBN. Honestly, we need more voices like you, and a lot of people followed suit. You see all this alternative media, all these alternative podcasts, and you pioneered that because people weren't doing this. And now you are, and it's amazing to see the fruits of your labor. Like people showing up at these rallies, people are being able to see what's at these rallies. It's great.
And glorifying God through the whole process.
Yeah.
And if you love RSBN, like I know a lot of
See what they're talking about on here. Make sure it's about it. Gonna be a wait Trump. Not quite ready yet. I love my black job. Simone Biles being a GOAT, winning gold medals and dominating gymnastics is her black job. Breaking news: disturbing video. Parents desperately fighting to save their son as medical staff refuses assistance. Our hospital is becoming more dangerous for black people. I don't want to watch that. Wow, energetic voters.
Say it louder. I need to hear you.
For a minute. I don't know who you are, and I don't know why you like this guy.
Whatever he does, he accuses everyone else of doing. The man cannot tell the truth, but he combines it with being a narcissist. A narcissist at a level I don't think this country's ever seen.
And my concern is that he would grab up that power and really treat the country as sort of his little bully fiefdom.
Donald Trump is everything I taught my children not to do in kindergarten.
He's been exploiting working Americans for 40 years.
He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot.
He says he's for the little guy, but he's actually built a lot of his businesses on the backs of the little guy.
You know, Donald Trump the other day said that, it, quote, if he tells a soldier to commit a war crime, the soldier will just go do it.
And I don't think Donald Trump has even read the Constitution, knows what's in the Constitution.
A toxic mix of demagoguery and mean-spiritedness and nonsense.
I just cannot support Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is a delusional narcissist and an orange-faced windbag.
Donald Trump is a con artist.
He doesn't know the difference between truth and lies. He lies practically every word that comes out of his mouth.
I think he's a kook. I think he's crazy. I think he's unfit for office.
All right. We're getting back to it. Hopefully everybody can hear me clearer. We are waiting on Trump. He still hasn't arrived yet. So we are just hanging out on X. See what the
comes on this floor
the
and says
Trump
our border is
maniacs are
broken. We
Trump
should do something
fans.
about it. You're absolutely right.
Let's see. Trump goes on it. And then tell us.
Your show,
Google,
you see it on Fox.
Google.
Well, you really
That was like RBR.
They take clips of your show
it.
that you're doing right now with me. And if I do a good job, they're going to vote for me. They're going to vote for me because it's not just on Fox. It's on Fox is a smaller part of it. You're on all over those little beautiful cell phones. You're all over the place. You have a product. You have a great product. You have a great brand. So you have to get out. You have to get out. You have to do things like your show and other shows. And Google has been very bad. They've been very irresponsible. And I have a feeling that Google's going to be close to shut down. Google, nobody called from Google. One of the things like doing a show like yours, your show, you see it on Fox. But where you really see it is all over the place. They take clips of your show that you're doing right now with me. And if I do a good job, they're going to vote for me. They're going to vote for me because it's not just on Fox. It's on Fox is a smaller part of it. You're on all over those little beautiful cell phones. You're all over the place. What? You have a product. You have a great product. You have a great brand. So you have to get out. You have to get out. You have to do things like your show and other shows. And Google has been very bad. They've been very irresponsible. And I have a feeling that Google is going to be close to shut down. Google, nobody called from Google. One of the things like doing a show like yours,
Nobody called from
your
Google.
show, you see it on Fox. But where you really see it is all over the place. They take clips of your show that you're doing right now with me. And if I do a good job, they're going to vote for me. They're going to vote for me because it's not just on Fox. It's on Fox is a smaller part of it. You're on all over those little beautiful cell phones. You're all over the place. You have a product. You have a great product. You have a great brand. So you have to get out. You have to get out. You have to do things like your show and other shows. And Google has been very bad. They've been very irresponsible. And I have a feeling that Google is going to be close to shut down. Google, nobody called from Google. One of the things like doing a show like yours, your show, you see it on Fox. But where you really see it is all over the place. They take clips of your show that you're doing right now with me. And if I do a good job, they're going to vote for me. They're going to vote for me because it's not just on Fox. It's on Fox is a smaller part of it. You're on all over those little beautiful cell phones. You're all over the place. You have a product. You have a great product. You have a great brand. So you have to get out. You have to get out. You have to do things like your show and other shows. And Google has been very bad. They've been very irresponsible. And I have a feeling that Google is going to be close to shut down. Google, nobody called from Google. One of the things like doing a show like yours, your show, you know, you see it on Fox, but where you really see it is all over the place. They take clips of your show that you're doing right now with me, and if I do a good job, they're going to vote for me. They're going to vote for me because it's not just on Fox. It's on Fox is a.
Joe Biden isn't the man he was 20 years ago. He's older. He carried a heavy burden. Some days it really showed. But he's also wiser, more experienced, which is why he not only had the courage to pass the torch to Kamala, but the character to put America first. Donald Trump, on the other hand, is exactly who he was 20 years ago. A fraud, a criminal, a liar, a fool. A man who never kept a promise in business or to his family. A man without integrity, honor, or courage. Every day with Donald Trump is just more of the same. More lies, evasions, and attacks. He's just as selfish, small, petty, and full of hate and vengeance as he ever was. This election will be many things to many people, but the undeniable truth is that it's between a prosecutor and a criminal, between justice and corruption, between the hard truth and the big lie, between a candidate who wants to leave America a future and a criminal who can only cling to the past. The choice is still clear. It's America or Trump. It's Kamala or MAGA. It's us or them. Kamala Harris for president.
We are still waiting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this camera together. Whew. Well,
It's a message for Caitlyn Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner only. Because Caitlyn, I want to know, have you always identified as a woman? Have you always identified as a woman? Because what right do you or any other person on this planet have to question the identity of Vice President Kamala Harris? No, you think you do because you posted this tweet. I'm sure that you thought that you had a right, just like you thought you had the right of way regarding Kim Howe. You didn't, Caitlyn Jenner. You didn't. And as a result, she lost her life. And Caitlyn, I know that self-preservation is a goal for many women like you. So to expect you to stand in the gaps with other women and stand up for Vice President Harris, who's fighting for bodily autonomy and reproductive freedom, the right of men and women who happen to be trans to simply exist in a world where they're not criminalized, I know that is a lot to ask from a woman as privileged as you. But will it be a lot to ask when people levy the exact same kinds of attacks against your grandchildren who, like Vice President Kamala Harris, happen to be biracial? You allow people to attack their identity in the way that you are attacking the identity of Vice President Harris? Thought about how I would end this personal message to you, but it's exactly as they say. Sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Should a woman be forced to carry a child to term after she has been the victim of incest or rape?
Look, my view on this has been very clear, and I think the question betrays a certain presumption that's wrong. It's not whether a woman should be forced to bring a child to term, it's whether a child should be allowed to live, even though the circumstances of that child's birth are somehow inconvenient or a problem to society.
Should a woman be forced to carry a child to term
I didn't feel the love
after she has been the victim of incest or rape?
Look, my view on this has been very clear, and I think the question betrays a certain presumption that's wrong. It's not whether a woman should be forced to bring a child to term, it's whether a child should be allowed to live, even though the circumstances of that child's birth are somehow inconvenient or a problem to the society.
Should a woman be forced?
My mic was messing up too. So I really couldn't interview them and talk to people. I don't know what happened with
my
my
view
mic.
on this has been very clear, and I think the question betrays a certain presumption that's wrong. It's not whether a woman should be forced to bring a child to term. It's whether a child should be allowed to live, even though the circumstances of that child's birth are somehow inconvenient or a problem to the society.
Should a woman be forced to carry a child?
Thank you so much. We are
after
9
she's
away
been the
from
victim of
3,300
incest?
subscribers.
Look, my view on this has been very clear, and I think the question betrays a certain presumption that's wrong. It's not whether a woman should be forced to bring a child to term. It's whether a child should be allowed to live, even though the circumstances of that child's birth are somehow inconvenient or a problem to the society.
Should a woman be forced to carry a child to term?
Thank you, JD. We'll get back to you. Okay, we got our shares. While we wait on Trump. See, I was live. It was man, that's what they do. That no, I ain't with no red hat. That's what they do. They sell merch, man. I don't know why it's fair. That's what it was. It was more merch than anything, man. It wasn't like people together because it seemed like, they were just selling merch. The audio is so disgusting. I'm sorry. What's going on, man? I'm definitely not buying anything. Definitely not. Something's going on with my. It's hot. Jeez, God. Yeah, this is one. This is kind of like, hey, how you doing? Side of where everything's going down. Across the street on the other side is where everything is going down at. Like that's where the convention center is, and that's where RSBN was when I got in at the time. I wasn't prepared though, man. We gotta get together. We gotta get the equipment together. We gotta get everything together. See, it was going good. It was going good. That's what we messed up at, yo. Okay, this is like towards the end of the line. This is like literally when I first got here. No, I am not voting for Trump, Nika, no matter what. I just, like Trump went to the Lions Den with the black reporters. I went to the Lions Den, but I couldn't get it. But no, it's no vote for Trump. And when else am I gonna get to go to a MAGA rally? But I ain't really go. Like I said, I should have went in. They tried to. That's why I wouldn't go in. That's exactly why I wouldn't go in. But we waiting on Trump to start talking. But he got a flight though, so he might be a second. But this is literally toward the end of the line when I got in. I mean, when I got there. I want to say there was a few, man. The black people that I saw, guess what they were doing, y'all? Selling merch. They weren't. It was I think one person in line for it had on a black for Trump, but I didn't get to talk to her. I know my homeboy Platinum wanted me to talk to her, but fellow content creator. My apologies, Platinum. He wanted me to talk to her, but I didn't get a chance. My mic started messing up. And like literally, this is like almost where the line ended, but it went. I recorded this hard. I see. Hopefully everybody's hit the like button on this. I did this for y'all. It was no need to go. We're gonna watch the rally from here. Because I think if I'd have went in, I'd end up getting into it with somebody. Just knowing me like, he's lying. He's lying right to you. So I was like, best be not. Man, come on now, Alex. You already know how to brought it, man. And there was another content creator up there too. And he already run. He was like literally, hold on. Let me pause it. He was literally, I ain't go to it. Yeah, I'll show you it in a second. But he was inside the gate already. So I probably arrived here about 11 o'clock. And this is kind of the other side of the street where the Convocation Center is, the Georgia State Convocational Center where Trump is having a rally at. But this is the opposite side. So this is where they got most of the merch for sale. And on to the left is the actual Convocational Center. I think it'll be showing that here. But like this was 11:15 and it was already crunk. Like where I was walking up from was literally the beginning of where you had to get in. You know what I'm saying? To be ready to get in. That was the beginning line where I was walking from. Yeah, so it was probably about 11:30. And you gonna tell them I sold out to Trump because I went to hear something and I ain't even go in. And Alex, fuck no, Chuck, what you saying, Alex? It was but like I said, it wasn't like people. It was a weird feeling being there. Like, it was really weird. Like, it wasn't panic. Like they thought that something drastic was gonna happen to the country, but it's like they just were. It was like a concert. I didn't feel like Americanized or any like invigorated because this is about America. It almost felt like a concert. It literally did like a concert. Like this is like a concert. Like, and I only like certain concerts. I've seen this show plenty of times. I can watch it right here, but it was literally like that's the vibe I was getting a concert. So I have to be like, they moving too slow, man. Move out my way, cop. I'm gonna break the law. Move out. You see me push the cop, y'all? No, I ain't push no cop. I'm just joking. I did not push a cop. We're just walking gingerly across the street. Now, this is literally like where everybody's waiting to get into the Convocational Center, the actual building where Trump will be speaking. That is it, directly ahead of you, and that is RSBN right there. Yeah, I was gonna confront them, but you know, it was my first. This is my first. I was just peeping the scenery. Like those were a lot of Asian people right there. Yeah, those are a lot of. I think he was Asian. But this is like literally the entrance to get in to the event. Peppermint iced tea? What? I hate peppermint. I don't really like peppermint. Well, maybe if you said watermelon and peppermint, I might do that. But this is where this is where the content I was telling you, as a content creator that's in the crowd, like he's a Trump fan naturally, but this is where he's at. He's probably in the venue right now, watching Trump, like literally. Like I don't know if he's gonna be able to see him, but he shouts me out real quick. I notice him, or he notices me, because you know I'm just walking around at this point, and we used to be. No, I guess we still all right, but yeah, he's a MAGA supporter.
What's up, man?
Oh, there you go, right there.
You know what I'm doing here. You already know. You already know. Yeah. All right. Hey, I got tickets though. It's too late to get in, ain't it? You can still get in? All right, I'm gonna try and check you out. All right.
Yes, we had tickets. They were just giving them out for free. You just have to send your name and email that out. We are let me go. See what's going on with Trump. See if he's arrived yet. I don't know. But there's JD Vance. We're going.
They said I could still get in.
Get this going real quick. We'll come back to it. Come back to this real quick after a minute. Bada bing, bada boom. Hold on, my apologies, y'all. Let's see what this too is talking about. We could have been right in there, right, guys? But we didn't need to. We're not voting for Trump. Why waste it on somebody who would vote for Trump? And see, I figured they was gonna try and put me right there. That wouldn't have been good.
She can go back to using her San Francisco.
Oh, I should have played that. Talking about her San Francisco accent.
Bullet for this country, something Donald J. Trump did. Kamala Harris, if you want to see the face of disloyalty, look in the damn mirror. Now, for decades, we've gotten used to it. Politicians in Washington have sold out this country. We got to remember when the multinational corporations and the lobbyists called their offices, a lot of them traded American jobs for campaign cash.
No.
Now, they'd never admit that, of course. They'd brag about trade deals and they'd promise cheap products.
You're gonna get you.
They call it globalization, and that's what it was. Sending American jobs to some other part of the globe instead of keeping them right here at home. And if it's up, my friends, if it's up to Kamala Harris, it's going to keep on happening. Let's remember her record. She voted to preserve NAFTA, the very trade deal that sent American jobs to Mexico and turned American dreams into nightmares. Now, she's asking us for a promotion, and I think it's time to say to Kamala Harris, you're fired.
I'll tell you what, Alex, if you're going to Tennessee, we're going to go. Me and you're going to go, all right? When you go to the next one in Tennessee.
The American dream is dying under Kamala Harris. But we're going to save it. We're going to save it for every American, regardless of color or creed, and we're going to do it when we re-elect Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. That's why we got to do it. You know, President Trump knows a few things that the Washington politicians forgot. He knows that 1 million cheap plastic toys from China is not worth a single American manufacturing job.
We're going to go.
We're going to rebuild American manufacturing. We're going to rebuild the factories. We're going to rebuild the American dream, and we're going to stamp more products made in the USA. It's a beautiful thing, and that's what we're going to do.
You know they're going to have one in Tennessee, too, man.
Now, I've seen the consequences of electing failed politicians like Kamala Harris. I've seen it in my own hometown because more often than not, it's the people the Bible calls the least of these that suffer the most when Kamala Harris doesn't do her job. They like to say they're for the little guy, but it's the little guy who hurts the most when Kamala Harris fails. Now, a lot of you know my story. You know how I grew up. I was raised by a strong woman, a Christian grandmother who loved the Lord, but also love the F word. Ladies and gentlemen, she was a study in contrast. I think there are a few out here just like it.
He is so
Now
bland
people
and
ask me,
weird.
how is it that you were able to grow up in a poor family, grow up in a family that was struggling, had a lot of chaos and a lot of trouble? And the answer is because, one, this is the greatest country in the world and the American dream is still possible. The second answer is because I had a mamaw who was tough as nails and she kept me on the right path. Now, I could tell you a lot of stories.
Yep, see, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have
Tell you a
made
lot
it.
of stories. One of my favorite mamaw stories is when I enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps. She was very proud of me, of course, but it was a time of war, and mamaw was not happy that a recruiter had persuaded me to enlist in the Marines. So I remember he came over to our house and started to walk up the steps to her porch, and she said, "Look, if you step one more foot on my porch, I'm going to blow that thing off." And she had 19 handguns at home, so that was not an idle threat. But that strength and that discipline allowed me to achieve my dreams, and things worked out for me because we love our country. It's a great country, and because there are women like Mamaw all over this country making sure kids are able to achieve their dreams.
It was literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Thank you.
6 black people in the audience. Well,
But
you don't
let's be honest, there were some tough times too. And this goes to the point about Kamala Harris's failures. I remember, the reason Mamaw raised me is because my mom struggled with addiction for a big chunk of my early life. And I'm proud to say that she has been clean and sober for almost 10 years now. I'm so proud of my mom. Thank you. And for all those struggling with this terrible problem of addiction, no, there is hope and there is recovery. It's worth it. You got to keep fighting for it. But we support you and we support your dreams for second chances. But it wasn't always that good. Didn't always think that I would get a second chance with my mom. I remember being a kid waiting at the bedside of my mom, angry that she had taken something she shouldn't have taken, and just praying to God, even though I was so mad, praying to God, please, Jesus, just let her wake up. Don't let this thing be the thing that took her life. And the unfortunate truth, my friends, is that the poison that Kamala Harris has let into this country means there are a lot of kids like me who are not going to have those prayers answered. We're going to remember who we're fighting for. And it's the kids at the side of those bedside tables begging God for their parents to wake up. We're going to make sure that happens. We're going to fight for the people who are struggling in this country. And the contrast between an America led by Kamala Harris and an America led by President Trump, it couldn't be more clear. Remember, President Trump's vision was closed borders and open factories. Kamala Harris's vision is the exact opposite: open borders and closed factories. Kamala Harris, she wants bigger government that can tell you what to do, and she also wants smaller bank accounts, which I think a lot of us have seen. But Donald Trump, by contrast, delivered record paychecks and the strongest border in history. What an amazing record of accomplishment. Kamala Harris wants to ban fracking and buy energy from every tin-pot dictator all over the world. Donald Trump wants to drill, baby, drill. Let's get it from our own workers and our own territory. Kamala Harris wants to raise your taxes, and she wants to make it easier for companies to ship jobs to Mexico and China. Donald Trump wants to lower taxes for hardworking families. In fact, he already did it, and we want to reward companies that hire American and buy American. It's all about protecting the workers of this country.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry, 1 second. We're gonna switch it up real quick. Second. Doing too much.
Scraping by instead of thriving. I know what that feels like. I know what it's like to choose between paying off the credit card or buying groceries. I know what it's like to watch families fall apart under financial stress.
Oh, do we want to see the comments in the side though, guys?
I know what it's like to worry that a parent will never kick that habit, and I know what it's like to worry that that habit is going to eventually claim their lives. But I also know that our national motto is "In God We Trust," and God tells us not to despair, but to hope. Hope.
It's so we can keep running it. I know Donald Trump would never ban us. All right, well, my apologies. We're about to run with this show. Let's go.
Who already did it and did it very well. Donald J. Trump, the once and future president of the United States. In just a few months, I believe this state of Georgia is going to lead a great American restoration, a restoration of safety, of prosperity, and yes, of hope. We're going to secure our borders. We're going to kick out the drugs and the illegal immigrants. We're going to rebuild American manufacturing. We're going to bring jobs back to this country, and we are going to buy American, for our people. It's going to start in Georgia. God bless you all. Thank you so much for having me. I'm going to be your next vice president, and we're going to win Georgia and win this country. I love you all. Thank you so much for having me.
Man, he's not walking up stage like he. No.
Why don't we live around these United States where the ones who
I might not. Might get away with that. We're going to mute that for a hot second. Hold on now. Hold on. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is your Glory with the Conscious, aka Conscious Moron. If you haven't hit that like button for me, please. That's all I ask. I know sometimes it might be hard for you to subscribe and share and like, but just hit subscribe and share. But just hit that like. That's all I ask. That's all the pole content creator asks. It's so kindly, if you would. We are waiting Donald Trump. We were literally down here at this, and but you know, just like black people, we were late. Like black people at a national broadcasting event. We're hosting Donald Trump. We were 35 minutes late, so we couldn't get in. But no, I'm just messing around. But we are currently just waiting on him. We were going to go in, but we don't want to be a contrary and too much of a fashion. I won't say me and this one dude got into it, but we started looking at each other. He literally had a Nazi tattooed on his chest. You know, we looked at each other, but you know, the cop was right there. It ain't like nothing was gonna pop up, but I think he recognized that I recognized what he had on, literally. But nevertheless, we are waiting on Trump. All right, hold on. We waiting on Trump. Because he is late. Ain't gonna say nothing about him being late, is he? Nope. Not at all. He will not say anything ever. Just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Trying to go back to the video. Real quick. Show that we were there. We were there. They just won't let us in. They board. They banned. They Steve Bannon me. You dig what I'm saying? That ain't fair. That ain't right. It's not fair, or it is not right. But you know, it is what it is. That's what they do. When they want the truth. When they want the truth in there, they expose all the lies and alibis. No, that's not. While we wait on Trump, because he still hasn't arrived yet. That's it right there. Commence to watching a little bit more of it. I'll probably be another half an hour. And we will cut into the Trump rally once he starts speaking. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. It's all the way up to that was horrible. I'm sorry. Terrible. Terrible. It was literally terrible. My mic went dead right there. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Never shopping at Walmart again for equipment. Only Temu for me now. Only Temu for me. But we are awaiting President Trump. So we just gonna watch the outside events while we wait on the inside of this to kick off. And then still wait. Okay. I did charge it, man. I put it on it. It was green. Went from red to green. They were jamming signals in there, guys. I'm telling you. MAGA knew that the moron was coming up there. Didn't announce it. She's absolutely He's going in and out on me. Man. It's me trying to work out the problem. I don't know what happened. Maybe we shouldn't do Bluetooth next time. Maybe we should just go cord it. Because I've seen a couple content creators down there, they all had cords. Maybe that's, I don't know, and just record and then go live. I don't know, but it was, I don't know. But you know, this is the first one. We're learning, right? We're learning. We are learning.
Yeah, I muted it just real quick. Now, is that better? When you said I gotta yell at y'all? I'm sorry, man. I'm charging the microphone right now. We're gonna be down here for a hot second, but the line is so long, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? I thought I was gonna get down here a little bit earlier, but this is ridiculous already.
It was after Rally empty, but after my phone died and I need my phone to get in.
Like literally, the line is, I don't know if it's probably at the end of the block.
My homegirl don't live too far from here, so right there. Her crib. But by the time
all right, Hood, thank you.
But I was there. Hey, I saw your boy.
I doubt more than
your
likely
boy,
that I'll
man.
be going in.
So Black sitting up there. He was in line already. Empty. He was in line. Or he was across the street.
Oh, I see a Blacks for Trump too.
Hold on, let me
maybe
empty. He was MD, he was already over here when I got up there. I got up there probably like 11:15, 11:30, but he was already in the convict. This is the convict, you know, I'm sure you know. That's the convocation center. He's already in that line over there. I'm literally on the outside. I want to say I spoke to him maybe like 5-10 minutes ago on the video. He was like, "What you doing up here?" I said, "You know what I'm doing up here," but my phone had died, man, and I already know I'd have got into it with somebody. I ain't had no backup. It was me. You know, I'm foolish, but I ain't no fool now. I gotta go to work on Monday. But yeah, it was a spectacle, man. You know what, MD, man, more than anything, it's merches. They just selling merch, man. That's all they doing. That's all they doing is selling merch, MD. No, I ain't. But like I said, by the time I ended up calling her, and she said I could come through. The line was. I got another video showing where the line was. Like the line is probably like 4 blocks away. The beginning where I had to get in, and I needed, like I said, I needed my phone to get in. And I had a backpack on me. I should have hit her up last night. But the most black people I saw there they were selling merch. It was maybe 3 or 4 and literally in line waiting to see Trump, but the majority of them was like selling stuff. And they were not from Georgia. They were from like North Carolina, New York, like the East Coast. Seems like it's a circuit of folks selling traveling merchandise. I want to say circuit, but yeah. Let me see if Trump has made it yet. No, we're still waiting on Trump. We can finish this video, all right? 2 lives at the same time. How cold is it?
No, he wasn't. They just said somebody was smoking in front of the sheriff's.
They weren't. It was actually a sheriff's car. So no.
Yeah, this is oh no, that's. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I saw your boy Fergiano, the mega rapper. He was there. You know what, MD? I'm starting to think he in charge of this merch circuit because he was real close to this right here, man. He had his business all up in this business. Selling merch, man. This what it's about right here. This is what it's about. Turning Point USA. I should have messed with them, but he was looking at me. The dude was like, "Say white boy summer and say cheese." I was like, "Wow." But yeah, this is what it's about, man. Selling merch. All these cars right here are selling merch. They selling merch. I'm sure they had to set up probably 5, 6 this morning. Wait. They probably got it all scoped out too. But yeah, I was there in D. I was there for a little hot second. This is me right here at 11:30-ish. I kind of figured you'd have to go early to get in. But from how they were saying, it was people still coming in. Just a few, but I'm not.
Yeah, we won't be staying out here. There's way too many people out here.
Yeah.
You know? But might as well work this way. I think we got a few more minutes. Oh, they saying the end of the line is literally wrapped around like
Yeah,
two
I was
blocks.
like, yeah,
we
no.
won't be staying.
I mean, I'm not a Trump.
Nah, they free? Oh, dang.
Dude was like, what size your shirt? I said, what, they free? He's like, no. I was like, oh, damn.
I know the damn Trump shirt. What the hell?
See what I'm saying? They was just selling.
How much you selling waters for, big dog? 2? I appreciate you, man. All right, I had to give me some water. We're gonna be here for a little bit long, maybe to like 12, but I don't think we're gonna. What's going on, Shay? Hopefully y'all can hear me, man. My mic is tripping.
Yes, we are still awaiting Trump. We are just showing outside of the rally. Everybody. Yeah, they're still waiting on Trump. All right, so we ain't missing nothing at the rally. We can watch the live about the live. It says we can't do 3 lives in one day.
Those gentlemen just told the young white dudes to say white boy summer.
That was a part right there.
Oh, that's hilarious. White boy summer. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. Oh,
Let's see. Okay, there you go. Right there. That's where it is. Right there. Them dudes. That's what I'm like. What you say? Turning Point action. It's not Turning Point USA. It's the action part of it. You have to look into that. So you said white boy summer. Indoctrinate them young, yo. Indoctrinate them young.
Those gentlemen just told the young white dudes to say white boy summer. Oh, that's hilarious. White boy summer. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. Oh, they Turning Point action. Oh.
We might just have to do a review of Trump. He keeps taking long. We've been on for about another hour. I can't use stuff all the time. You know, I want to be an inconvenience, right? Oh, yeah. We have been on an hour too. Let's
Yeah, Jinx, I'm at the Trump rally. I'm definitely here. I had to get
by the time.
we won't be staying up here too much longer. Trying to let my mic messing up. The hell, Infinity for that. They got chair riddles out here.
Trying to think. At one point, I do see him.
For a minute, let you guys look at the landscape. I'm so sorry about my mic, man. My apologies. This is crazy. Does it sound that bad, guys? Let me know if it.
I think I go back across.
And so we won't be. We're gonna take a look.
Okay, yeah. Come on, don't be scared. Can I just go across the street?
Really good day, man. This is
Beautiful side of the city.
Everybody.
See the skyline at the back. That look nice, but it look dope. Should we go up there after the rally, see what's going on? What time is it? Rally probably. We might. What y'all think? Okay. Yeah, we can. Dude, this dude was straight.
Every single one of you, thank you. God bless every single one of y'all. Y'all are critical heroes in taking back and saving this republic. So we bless every single one of you in the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you for coming out today. Take the time for President. Well, for us, we stand with him. He's standing up for our country.
What's going on, Peter? How you doing, man? Lisa D, how you doing? So I'm going back across the street, y'all. Hold on.
Money out here, and it's like a cult-like event. Like they got the tomb. So we selling shit. See the money? That's all this literally looks like.
Okay.
Was the rapper?
Okay, that might be him. Look, there goes Fort Giuliano right there.
The rapper Fort Giuliano Blow or whatever his name is.
The ice dude destroying rap.
There's the fake rapper right there.
I thought it was a fake rapper. See, that's what I'm saying. This makes me think he's involved with this shirt selling biz, this merch. He might be the godfather of the merch thing, because he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Someone, the inner detective in me is like, he kept, it couldn't be Captain Obvious, but see the dude right there in the hat, he waiting on the, something's going on, man. Something's going on. You don't like him, Lisa? He's destroying rap, man. And making.
That's the rapper Fort Giuliano Blow or whatever his name is. He's selling. He must be selling.
I want to get a little close, but we couldn't be Captain Obvious. See how he see. We'll talk later.
Yeah, that was the rapper.
See, he thought me. But yeah, we down here. No,
Okay, so you see the money. That's all this literally looks like it's about is money, and not even so much for
yeah, I don't like his music either. He said he made a song in 10 minutes one time. I was like, it sounds
It's
legit.
America. I can be here, Garcia. You the one who can't be here, right? Hopefully y'all can hear me. I doubt if y'all can.
Up in the chat, man.
This is crazy.
But like folks, Lee said, it almost felt like a concert more than, I guess, a rally. I guess a rally is I don't know, but it wasn't like it was bringing people together. It felt like it was bringing the same people who are fans of, you know what I'm saying, this particular artist, just back together to see the show. Yeah, he definitely is, man. He definitely is. You know, his people got money too, man. Okay, P. Okay. It's a lot of MAGA money up in there. Don't get it twisted, though. Some people don't need money for Medicare. Don't get it twisted. Trump still, we're gonna check and see if Trump has arrived yet. He still hasn't arrived, guys. Okay. We're gonna finish up everything. We just get out of here. I ain't talking about it. I mean, we might do a review on it, but you know, we've been on an hour waiting for him now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Talk about this. He talk about the black people with the black news journalists being late. He late now. Yeah, he ain't gonna apologize for being late. He ain't gonna even mention what. But yeah, because I have to get to my crib. I can't just come over her crib all day. I can't. She shook her head like, no, I can't. Let me shut up. But yeah. Just don't let the politicians play. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Whack rapper for Gianna right there.
Okay, Peter, we're gonna give you. We're gonna make you an honorary moron. Give you a moderator badge. All right. Welcome to the Morons Brigade. I mean the Morons Marauders. Morons Marauders. Okay. Or the Marauders of Morons. Or something. We're gonna figure it out. The Marauders. Yeah, the Marauders of Morons. MOM. The Marauders of Morons. You like that? Does everybody like the Marauders of Morons? I like that. We ain't calling y'all morons. Y'all the Marauders. Like y'all riders.
$9. They $3. Gatorade is $3. Gotta get that money, man. They selling T-shirts for I want to say 10 to 15.
Right, thanks for joining us.
You can rent a chair here. Shirts probably between I want to say $20 to $40.
Yeah,
hats starting at $10 to $30.
They
selling everything here, man. Look, it's a lot of white. It's white boy summer. That's what the dude said.
He told the dude. He said, "Man, you know you look like Falcon from the Hawkeye." He like, "You do it." Man, no, he joking. He trying to be funny, man.
Ask the brother. Anybody told me ever look like Falcon?
That's by way of Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, the Nasty Natty. I'm from Akron, Ohio, buddy. OH10 in the building, man. Leon France. That's what's up, man.
Y'all share the video, please. Share the video for me.
Man, wow, man. How did you come across this channel, brother? Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna subscribe to your channel, right? That's what we're gonna do. I like that. Like put a new sub on one of your videos.
All the way down there, and that's the building.
There with that's a nice little countryside view. I mean, not the lambs, the goats, right? Okay. We got you, AP. Appreciate you. Yeah, that is a real nice view, bro. That's nice, man. Sorry. Let's get back to the video. AP. Moderator from Ohio. We got to make you a marauder. You a marauder. I don't see the other dude blacks for Trump. Like, that's what I'm saying. They all in it together. And when I come back, you see how she trying to pop in my, don't do that, boo. Don't
see, it's the reason I came down here. Blacks for Trump. You know the one dude, Blacks for Trump, was gonna be down here. I should have knew it.
Oh, well, appreciate you pulling up, AP. Man, you're welcome over here anytime. And
that's all you're gonna see in Atlanta's black officers, especially downtown, brother.
Oh yeah, he's talking. But AP, if you want to drop your channel in the chat, you now have the yeah, they definitely are, man. They definitely are. But it's merch, man. It's merch. It's a merch show. I wouldn't say traveling sideshow like that, but it's merch. It's a merch show. It's a merch show. But AP, MD, Peter Strong, if you guys have, I know MD does, but if you want to drop your channel in the chat, you are more than willing. We got a few more minutes because it seemed like Trump taking forever, and I gotta.
Charges everything, man.
But I told her I was gonna, we could do this. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for joining us, man. Leon Fresh. That was a dope little countryside, man. We always, we like to get culture around here. You dig? If we can't go, then we want somebody who there. There, no. Indeed, they had rappers at the one in Brooklyn, no? The one in Detroit. It was another one. I don't know, it was the one in Brooklyn. What's the other one? In Florida? Was it Florida? But they had rappers in Detroit. The other one when they had the rappers. It was New York for sure, and somewhere else. I can't remember. But they both doing the same trips. They had Kid Rock at the RNC. Remember that? Right. He ain't gonna take it, man. We ain't gonna let him, Peter. You're gonna vote against Trump, aren't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm on my stream, man.
Hey, I know that's right. You cultured enough. We ain't trying to look at any ladies. So I don't want you guys to think anything, okay, guys?
They powerful. They powerful now. They powerful now. You gonna get us, man? You gonna mess up our streams? You gonna mess up our streams? Yeah.
See how this layout looks.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing, man. What time you think it's gonna be at Prime? Like 2:33? After 5 is over with? All right.
Really
It's over. All right, man. Appreciate you.
Just got it going everywhere. Let me stop this. I feel you, Peter. I feel you, man. We're about to head across the street. I know it's about to end. I Oh, we starting to get people in the building now. Thank you so much for joining. But we were waiting on Trump. Don't seem like he's coming on, man. And I got to get to the house. I'm not.
All right,
Yeah, my house. I'm at a little moron spot. A moron hideaway. My people, looking out for me. I can't,
How you doing?
I couldn't listen to that music for 10 hours. I couldn't do it. And I don't like Jefferson Airplane, but just at a Trump rally now. I don't go.
Yeah, I'm not waiting. All right, man, I'll be back.
Yes,
I'm going to get my haircut. I'll be back.
That's your boy. And I don't know if you're still building MD, but that's your boy right there I'm talking to. He right up in there. Like right in there, right up in there. All right, y'all. We are gonna get up out of here because it seemed like Trump taking forever. I guess we're just gonna do a review on some of the things that he was saying. I'm sure we'll be all over Twitter. Thank you guys so much. See the next rally.
All right, y'all. We're gonna come back in about an hour. All right.
We're gonna try and see what's happening, but we're gonna get up out of here. And thank you guys so much, man. Thank you, man. Like I said, without you, there would be no more. And we're gonna check back in with y'all later. All right. That looks almost good. What are we cooking here? Oh. Like that. Hold on. What is he cooking? Okay. Hold on. We might have to watch this for a second. Yeah, we got over that first one. Appreciate the pull up though. You might still be a little bit behind.
But it'd be different, like, so it'd be a transsexual, and then, like, we're gonna call it breaking bread. You're like, you're a dream killer. You know that? You are a dream. Your face said everything.
I was telling about my show.
All right, I'm not.
Don't take it out like that nigga on the grill.
This is literally just, boy, I ain't never seen so many non-cooks know how to cook. You get sick of that? Nobody.
Little butter? Okay.
I don't know if I'm sure you don't want all these eggs, dude. You want more? You want more eggs? I can make an omelet out of it.
Oh, okay. Just with it then.
No cheese, Ty.
Oh, the gravy.
Put that in.
Oh, these damn cooks.
You want a gravy in her omelet? That's what that is. I remember doing this. I remember.
You want a little egg with your gravy? Uh-oh. We break it up. Ooh. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see the omelet? Yes. Can you see the omelet? Good morning, y'all. We're in the zone. I got to cook for my coworker. I'm sorry. See how my coworker got me cooking? Can y'all see the omelet? Beat that work, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Hope everything is all right.
I'm messing it.
All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to make that for my co-worker. No cheese. Let's look at them inside. But I'm about to go. So how y'all doing?
right.
Where you want it at?
Yeah. Peace out.
All right.